Hey guys, welcome back. Summer's around the corner, and there is no better way to celebrate it than with a mango cheesecake. Now, what makes the celebration so special is that this cheesecake has got no gelatin and is a non bake cheesecake. The richness of the cheesecake and the mangoes is cut by a wonderful granola. So, let's get cooking. I personally prefer no bake cheesecake because they are lighter and very simple to make. But this one is a lot easier than a normal no bake cheesecake. Also, got to remember in a cheesecake you normally add mascarpone and then you add gelatin or agar agar to set it. The one I'm going to show you now has none of that. It is just basically cream, is mango, and is sugar. And this is not set like a tart but actually goes inside a glass bowl. Or you can also put it into a jar, and even that works very easy. What this does is it makes it very easy to eat and simple to eat, and is not too heavy. So to start it off, first thing I'm going to heat up my cream in a pan. So I've got single cream. You don't need a very heavy cream. Plain single cream is perfectly fine. Soft cheese and sugar. And all you do is bring it to a boil, reduce the heat, and melt the soft cheese or cream cheese in it. The cheese has now melted and the cream has slightly thickened because of slow cooking, and you can see like that. It just gets a very clean line across the cream when you put your finger across. Now there is no gelatin in this. If I pour it into a glass, it will not really set. It will become very fudgy kind of a mixture, which is okay to have. But I'm going to cheat a bit. I'm going to add breadcrumbs. I'm going to add approximately 1 tablespoon of breadcrumb. This is going to thicken the cream. So when you set the cream, when it cools down, it's very easy to scoop it out. And then goes in lastly the star of the dish, which is the mango. So I've got Alfonso mango puree. I've taken fresh Alfonso mangoes and made it into puree into a blender, or you can buy a ready-made puree from the market. Even that would work well. Now again, the Alfonso mangoes are quite sweet, so I've not put too much sugar into the cream earlier. The mixture is ready. I'm going to switch off the heat, stir the breadcrumb and the mango puree into the cream and the cheese mixture, and I'll let that cool down slightly, and then I'm going to assemble the dish. I'm using a glass bowl to set my cheesecake. Now when you normally have a cheesecake, you have a biscuit base or a crusty base at the bottom, which gives a very nice flavor. So I'm going to use a granola here. This is homemade, but you can buy a ready-made one. This is with quinoa. It's got dark chocolate and it's got almond, a tiny quantity of sugar in them, which I've crumbled up. This will form the base. So I'm going to put this at the bottom of the glass. Be quite generous here because you want that crunchy part to come in the cheesecake when you eat it. Spread that at the bottom, lightly tap it down, and then I'm going to pour in the cheesecake mixture. This is cooled down and is ready to be poured in. So use the back of the spoon to lightly let the cheesecake drop into it. So what that does is there's no direct contact with the cream mix and the crumb, and it doesn't separate into a way, it doesn't mix up all together. It forms a nice clean layer. There we are. This is almost set. The breadcrumb has thickened the cream mixture. This will go into a fridge for a good 25 to 30 minutes for the cream and the mango mixture to get cold and to get slightly thick. Let's come back very soon. My cheesecake is now set, and you should remember there is no binding agent, so there is no gelatin, there is no agar agar. I've just used a tiny quantity of breadcrumbs to thicken the cream and the mango mixture. For the garnish, I'm going to add the quinoa granola. Again, I want some crunch and some crispiness also on the top. Some fresh mangoes, diced mangoes on the top. So when you bite into it, you get all the flavors of the mango, the granola, the cheesecake. I've got some silver leaf. And I'm going to put some edible flowers just to bring out some color on the dish. There you have it. My very simple, no bake, no gelatin mango cheesecake. So make sure you try it at home, make it for your friends and family, and do not forget to tag me. So until next time, happy cooking.